All right, what's up everyone? It's Nate from 64 Wheels, back more diecast, and today we're going to be unboxing the 2023 Hot Wheels Pearl and Chrome cars. So this is a special anniversary set that Hot Wheels started releasing back in 2018 for their 50th anniversary. This year, 2023, the 55th anniversary, and they are going with a black and red scheme. So there's some really good castings in this line. All the cars look excellent. I'm really excited to cover these, so let's get into it. All right, the 2023 Pearl and Chrome set. So if you collect Hot Wheels, you're probably familiar with this set. They've been releasing a version of this every year since the 50th anniversary in 2018. The first year was, I believe it was white in like a pearl orangish or pinkish color. They've had orange cars, they've had blue and pink cars. The name kind of varies, but I think the official name is the Pearl and Chrome. When you look these up online, they also come up as the black and red set. So it's kind of up in the air what they're officially called, because as you know online, people refer to things as the wrong name or just go by like the street name. So I think this is the black and red set, so I'm just going to go with it. So if you bought this set before, you know a lot about it. If this is your first time looking at this line, basically what Hot Wheels does is release this special line of cars every year for their birthday since 2018. Like I was saying, this year is 55, so you can see the special 55 logo, and it's also on the card. They're unique card and cars. They come each in like one kind of set color and then like a chrome type color, which is why they're called Pearl and Chrome in the first place. This year, everything is gold, which is pretty cool. I'm not a big gold fan, but this line wears it really well. So there are 6 cars in this release. Here are all 6 of them: the 180SX, the M3, the T1 GTR, the Range Rover Classic, the 66 Nova, and the SRT Challenger. So no fantasy castings, all licensed castings, and they're all great. So we'll just go ahead and start taking a look at them. So the 180SX, it does come with the new 3-spoke wheels, which look really good on it. I think that's like the classic drift style wheel or JDM wheel, so it looks really good on this casting. I think the paint job in general looks really clean. The lines look really like they're done well. The flat black looks great. Like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of gold, but because this one is basically just the chassis, it almost just makes the exhaust and these like front air intakes look chrome, which I don't think are bad at all. It does have red interior. All the cars have very similar chrome gold base with red interiors, but this one looks awesome. I think this is a really well done casting. This made the Lamley Group, I think it was his #1 mainline casting since 2007, and it's a really good looking casting, and it's excellent in this line. So I think that will probably be a really popular one. So also one thing, when I ordered the case, it let me look at how the stores get the cars. So a breakdown of the package, you get 5 of the 180SX in every box. So that means every store, if they're putting out 2 cases of these, they'll have at least 10 180SX to pick from. So then they also had 5 of the BMW, 4 Range Rover Classics, 4 of the Nova, and 5 of the SRT Challenger. Now, the first one, we'll go ahead and dig into this. This is a short packed car, which means there's only one of the #3, the Volkswagen T1 GTR, in each box. So this is not actually a chase, because chases aren't numbered. Officially, it does have like a kind of a color swap. So instead of being black and gold, like a base, this one, almost the whole car is gold. This is the first time we're seeing this in mainline form. This casting debuted in the ID line and looks awesome in the ID line. The top also popped off in the ID line. I don't know. I would assume it still pops off. It looks very similarly assembled, so I assume it would. I haven't opened this one, and I'm not going to open it in this video just because it's the only one I have, and I want to keep it nice. And I don't think I'll find another one, which is one of the reasons I bought this case in the first place. But you'll see this mentioned online as being a chase because it's short packed. There's a difference between a chase and a short packed. Oh, I'm sorry. A chase is a car that's like outside the typical numbered, like in the car culture line, the black chase variations are like 0 of 5 or 0 of 6 or whatever. So this is just a short packed car, which means there was only one of these in the entire box. So out of the 24 cars, there's only one of these. So these are going to be extremely hard to find, which is why some people consider them to be chases. So when you search online for this set, a lot of times you'll see, like if you get on eBay and look for 2023 pearl and chrome or black and red set, that'll say with chase if it includes this, even though this is not a traditional chase. So I just wanted to just kind of verify that information. So even though this is a short pack car, it is just part of the regular line. It's not a typical chase, even though you will probably see it called a chase everywhere online. So there is one of those that comes with the pack. So I was really happy to get that, but I haven't opened it yet. So I'm going back to these. So the second one, the 92 BMW M3, this is an excellent casting. I think it's right up there with the 180SX, except it's scaled a little bit bigger, in my opinion. In real life, these cars are probably not much different, but it just looks significantly like, I don't know, just bulkier. Even though it's really almost the same length and width, it just looks bigger. But it does have the wider fenders. It has those like double 5-spoke wheels, which I think look good on it. This one, again, because the body doesn't allow for much of the base to be shown, you really just get a chrome gold exhaust pipe and the gold wheels, which I think look great. So with this being the 55th anniversary line, I wish they would have put some detailing on the front of this, because this casting is so nice. Like the details on the front end of this are done so well. I wish they would have painted a little bit on them. Same with the taillights. I think they could have used a little bit of taillight, but this is kind of how the set is. It's mainly just to show off the 55th anniversary, like the black and red and yellow. So I get why they're not more detailed. So opening this car, I did notice that if you look at this side, the Hot Wheels is pretty red, but when you flip it over, it's actually more pink. So this one looks like it got the end of the round of the ink, or it got a light stamping, or maybe it didn't get a second pass, but you can obviously tell that one is a little bit lighter on that side. So I think that's the only like error I found when I unboxed these. But this casting looks great. Again, red interior over that matte black, just a really solid looking car. So number 3 is the Volkswagen. Number 4 is the Range Rover Classic. So this is one of the ones that does have more visible chrome gold on it, which if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. To me, this one does look more like a toy, just because there's no detail on that front end. To me, that looks like classic Tonka toy to me, where like the plastic is the interior. I wish it would have looked a little more realistic on the front end, but it looks very toyish here. Just because there's no decal or tampo detailing on it. There's no tampo on like the fog lights or anything. It just looks very toyish, but from the side it looks good. This is like double licensed, so it is the Land Rover, Hot Wheels. It does have Michelin and Castrol on it as well. A lot of graphics on this one. It looks really good. Another thing to point out is that the Hot Wheels graphic is not actually like painted on there. It's ghosted, or it's like it's a relief version. So there's no outline to the actual flame. It's just kind of cut out of the rest of the design, which is really cool. I like that. It's a little bit different, but I'm a fan of it. So no tampo detailing on the back. There you can see a lot of the chrome gold on this one, very gold. So if you don't like gold, you're probably not going to like this one. But if you like the way these look, this is one of the more goldish, like anniversary looking ones at least. And it has those nice 5-spoke off-road tires that are gold with a gold lip. It looks good. I'm just not a huge fan of the front of this one. It just looks kind of toyish. But other than that, looks good. So next up, number 5, the 66 Chevy Nova. So this one, again, it's got the same paint job as the rest. It's got that vintage Goodyear logo up front, which I think is cool. I appreciate them putting like double licensing on them. This one has the chrome retro slotted wheels, which I think looks so killer on any Hot Wheel, especially this model. Any older like American muscle cars, I think it just takes it to the next level. They look better than basic wheels to me. They just look excellent. So This one's got nice hood stripes too, really good looking casting. It's got a red interior. The only thing I don't like on this one, again, if you don't like it on the Land Rover, is the whole front end is gold. So it's very like, it almost has that like FAO Schwartz line gold style to it, but it looks good. I mean, for the line, I think they executed it well. Over the black and red, I think it goes very nicely with the gold. And from the side, when you're displaying them in your Hot Wheels display or your Carney display, they look good. I mean, those retro studded wheels, oh, chef's kiss, so good. Man, that's a killer casting. That's one of the nicest, like, I just love that casting in general. So lastly, number 6, the 15 Dodge Challenger SRT, the Hellcat. So this is another one that doesn't have a lot of the gold showing. It's just really on the side skirts and the front lip, a little bit of the rear valence and the exhaust pipes. Overall, I think this one is good. This one, to me, this one and the Land Rover are probably my least favorites, even though I really like the Hellcat casting and the cars in real life. I'm just not a big fan of PR5 wheels. I just think they look toyish. I think there's some better wheels to put on these cars, and they have put them on there before, and they've used this wheel a lot on this car, so I'm sure it's just one of their go-to ones because it does look very Hot Wheels muscle, like modern muscle car-ish. This one also, no tampo detailing on the front or rear. It's all about the 55th anniversary logoing on the side. So this one does have a Dodge up front. There's just to kind of shout that out again. Dodge, very flashy about their brand, so I'm sure that they like that when they got put on that Hot Wheels. There is the 55th logo, very sharp. The tampos on these look pretty good. You can tell they are the actual ink style tampos because there is some bubbling. But overall, they look pretty good. That one, oh, it's got a little chip out of the W of the wheels right there. But how I open these is how I decide which one to open is I just kind of went through and found the one that had the worst card because some of these, if I can find it, let's see here. Some of these actually came from Entertainment Earth, sealed in the Mattel case, cracked. So even when you buy cases that are mailed straight to you, sometimes there's cracking. A couple of them had really bent edges, and the SRT had one that had a card almost folded in half. So that was the one I opened. So even though it does have a couple chips out of the tampos right there, this was the worst card. So I ended up opening this one. So, but it still looks good. I mean, for the line, this whole line looks excellent. Like, look at those cars lined up. And if you were to collect every year, and then last year, you know, like the blue and pink, the orange, what is the white and pink. I can't remember what I'm blanking on one of the colors. If I can remember, I'll try to put a screenshot of each set up here so you can see them too. But this set is excellent. I wish they would have put more. I wish they didn't short pack this card because especially it being the first mainline release, like outside of the ID line, this is going to be super hot. Volkswagen stuff is so hot anyways. And it's like the special edition. It's short pack. This is just going to be so incredibly hard to find. So luckily, there are a couple of amazing releases in this line, like this 180 that has 5 in each box. So I'm really hoping there's a good chance that everyone will be able to find these in stores, but I doubt it because it is such a hot line. These are such great looking castings. These 3 spokes, the M3, all these are really hot castings. So let me know what you think of these in the comments if you're collecting this line. Also, if you found this line in stores, because I really don't know how much these are retailing for. I would assume these are not $1.50 cars. I believe these are probably the $2.99 or $2.87 or whatever they are. But since I haven't seen them in stores, I don't know. I tried scanning them with the Walmart and Target app, even though I think they might be Walmart exclusive. No, I don't think they are because I've seen them at Kroger before. And either way, I could not get a price to pull up in any pricing app. So if you found them or know the price, let me know in the comments too. So, well, this is the 2023 Hot Wheels 55th anniversary Pearl and Chrome / Black and Red set. Let me know what you think of these in the comments. Again, I really appreciate you watching. I have a lot of fun with these videos. I'm getting into some really good conversations with people in the comments about what they think of this line and other lines in general. So I'm having a lot of fun. Appreciate everyone for interacting. I really appreciate it, and am very thankful for everyone that watches. So again, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Lamely Group, Discord, and whatnot. All the links to my social are down in the description. Definitely let me know what you think of this line, and I will have some more unboxings on the way. I have so much more stuff lying around I need to do videos on, a little bit of new, a little bit of vintage, a little bit of everything. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.